Who's that again?
Excursion.
I've done any excursion.
Excursions are brilliant. I haven't done any, but they're fun.
Right, hold on.
Absolute con. Oh. The sea is horrendous.
Don't go wandering off again, Gar.
There's one thing in particular I wasn't a fan of, and that was the...
Welcome back to episode 2 of Ambassador AMBIENCE Scandinavian cruise. And we have just docked in our second port, Copenhagen. As we're docked close to the centre, we decide to walk. Just outside the ship is a hop-on and a hop-off bus, which is actually very reasonably priced. But walking along the canal meant that we had the opportunity to take in some very interesting sculptures, not for those that easily blush. Continuing on, we head to the Little Mermaid. It's definitely one to tick off your list, but little is definitely an appropriate description. Continuing on, we head to the heart of the city, Copenhagen, which is a 17th century waterfront. What makes this so special are these stunning, brightly coloured houses that line the canal. Each building has its own personality, painted in soft pastels or vibrant tones that pop against the sky. It's time for a coffee stop, and what better place than this little boat transformed into a cafe. This place used to be a busy commercial port, but today it's filled with cosy cafes and historic wooden boats. It is a busy place and some people can get easily lost.
Well, it appears that we've lost Gareth. He's wandered off to go and find the toilet, and now we can't find him. He'll never find his way around this place, so goodness knows what we're going to do. Where the hell is he? This is the problem when you go wandering off by yourself and you have no idea how to read maps.
We're going to have to go and look for him.
We had to go and get him. We had to go and get him because he was lost.
He went to the toilet.
Don't go wandering off again, Gar.
Okay. I'll put my lead on me.
Yes.
Our final stop of the day is the Church of Our Saviour. We're keen to climb to the top and take in the views of Copenhagen.
Oh my goodness me. Oh. We've just come for a lie down. After walking our feet off in Copenhagen. Oh my gosh, I think I've done about 1 million steps. Gar, what did you think of Copenhagen?
I thought it was very pleasant, and I did 18,500.
Oh, sorry.
That's the end of that then.
Yeah, how many steps did you do?
18,500.
Very good. So, a few little observations about Copenhagen. We went to see the Little Mermaid. I found it quite underwhelming. I have to say, there were loads of people there, everyone having their photographs taken. I didn't really think it was all that. However, genetically modified Little Mermaid, I think, is completely underrated.
Absolutely genetically modified, whatever it is, was absolutely amazing. I was really looking forward to climbing up the church with the external spiral staircase, but I was fully booked when we got there, and we hadn't had the sense to do any research before we went. But
yeah. Another top tip is to use the metro. The metro system is really good, really easy, and will save your legs if you just want to kind of hop to different sightseeing spots around the city. But all in all, I think Copenhagen's absolutely beautiful.
It's time to leave Copenhagen and we head to the Purple Turtle for another failed quiz attempt. One of the best things about sailing on the open seas are these amazing sunsets.
It's an official call out, Harry. So what day is it, Mum? Listen.
Beautiful.
It's the perfect way to start the evening before dinner, which yet again is absolutely faultless. It's an early night for us tonight, ready for our third and final port stop. Well, it is an absolutely glorious morning, and after a hearty breakfast in the buffet, we smoothly glide into Gothenburg. Today we have a complimentary shuttle bus that takes us into the heart of Gothenburg. But we don't intend to do much sightseeing today. Yeah, they are! As today we are meeting up with my Swedish family. We only have a short amount of time, so they're keen to show us around. Our first stop is the food market, which is definitely worth a visit, and kind of reminded us of the Time Out Market at Lisbon, Portugal. There's also a great shopping centre, but we're just keen on finding a cosy restaurant and catching up on family gossip. Cheers! Cheers! Our fleeting visit was worth every minute. Back on board, it's time for the second of our formal nights. And these family fun games are starting to turn a little bit serious.
Wait, just because you called him wrinkly. So does arse not rhyme with arse? And no.
All of this competition is certainly building up the energy. It's been a high energy few days, and now it's time to relax. Now this is what it's all about. Well, it's the last of our sea days. The sea is so rough. The family have finally got their sea legs, but are still finding the movement a little bit tough. Now I know a lot of you are made of stronger stuff, and yes, the seas can be a lot worse than this, but if you're not used to it, it can still be tough. But what better way to take your mind off the rocky seas than to do a little bit of shopping? And despite being a small ship, there is a lot of variety. The centre court really is a hub of activity today, with an array of spectacular displays. But by now it's mid-morning and I'm keen on joining the choir.
Yeah, and you can record. Very good. It's sometimes it's much better.
I love you so much. Okay, I'm not going to give up my day job. You look happy to meet me. Woo! It's a rocky one today. Despite the weather, we're keen to make the most of our last day. And weirdly, you can't feel the movement when you're in water. So the hot tub is the best place to be. The great thing about this ship is that the spa area is totally complimentary. And I'm keen to make the most of it on our last day. But it is very small, so it's hit or miss whether you'll find it busy. Perfect way to relax. It's our final evening meal in the restaurant, and it's time for the traditional Baked Alaska parade. This is so much fun. It's loud and joyful and honestly kind of emotional. These crew members work so hard and it's their moment to shine and be celebrated. Some people have no idea what's going on, and some people live for this moment. Either way, everyone enters into the spirit. And finally, it's time for the silent disco. This is my favourite event on a ship. Ironically, silent discos are far from silent. The weird and wonderful thing about a silent disco is that there's more than one channel, so you can switch to whatever DJ you want to listen to. The clash of people shouting and screaming to different songs is hilarious. When you're in the moment, you feel like you're in a nightclub. But then when you take your headphones off, there's a weird, awkward silence and a crowd of people singing off key. And if you need to have a break, you just take your headphones off. No need to scream over the bass to have a conversation.
You're better than all the rest. Better than anyone.
Can you guess what they're dancing to? And after the silent disco finished, our favourite DJ finished off the night with some great tunes. It's sadly coming to the end of our cruise and we're sailing into Tilbury. We head to the main buffet for our final breakfast and reflect on our experience.
No, I found it really good. I've liked the. I was a bit worried about the entertainment after the first night, but since then it's been really good. And what I like about the theatre, especially, is as a table at your chair, so you can have a drink and order drinks during the show, which is really good. And the comedian last night was really funny, which was good. The food's been really nice, and what I actually think is a real positive of the food in the main dining room is that there's a lot of choice, and it's not repetitive. Whereas on previous cruises, it's been a bit repetitive. Whereas this one, it's been a big variety each night, which is really positive.
The food was exceptional. I would even say the best at sea. We never had a repeated dish and the service was fast with attention to detail. Ambience has a classic charm with a modern twist and still has a well-equipped library, which is becoming more and more rare in some of the modern ships. It's not a mega ship, but that is what makes it special. It still has all of the facilities you would expect to see on any ship. There are lots of cosy places to have a coffee or a cocktail, and despite its size, there's still a well-equipped gym on board. So whatever type of experience you are after, whether it's to be active or to relax, this ship can cater for your preferences. But what really made the experience unforgettable was the crew. Every single person was kind, professional, and genuinely seemed to care, and we rarely had to wait to be served. This is our second time on this ship, and we had a great time.
So there's one thing in particular I wasn't a fan of, and that was the laundry facility.
Okay.
The reason being is that on P&O,
Right.
there were, I believe it was about 20p to pay to have just the washing detergent,
Right.
and the washing was free, and I believe the drying was free.
Oh.
So I thought that was really good on P&O. However, on Ambience, it was had to pay £2 for the washing up powder, which of the thing, which isn't too bad. That's fine. Then I found out you had to pay £3 for the washing machine,
Right.
and a further £3 for the dryer. So considering I just had to wash one thing, it was £8 altogether to wash and dry just my pair of shorts.
Wow. Wow. That
Which,
is a lot.
yeah,
That is a
which,
lot.
yeah. However, it needs must, and when you've got a stain down your shorts, they need to get washed.
Another surprising disappointment this year is the ship's photography. This is such a con. So look, we bought a package of photos. I think we paid £79, and this is the size of the photos, and we paid exactly the same amount of money last year, and this is what we had. I think there's a difference. I'm sorry, but that is ridiculous. Yep, they're great quality photos, but these are tiny compared to what we had last year. Absolutely, I am not happy with those. This year, last year. Look at the difference. Very disappointing. It's time to disembark the ship, and we're gathered in the theatre waiting to be called.
All guests from Deck 8 to please make your way down to the gangway located on Deck.
Honestly, disembarkation was a breeze. No chaos, quick moving lines, and just super smooth. Well organised from start to finish. The crew had everything clearly set out, deck times, waiting areas, etc., and announcements were friendly and easy to follow. We were off the ship in minutes, no stress, exactly what you'd expect after a relaxing trip. And the best part is you walk straight out of the port terminal, straight into the car park, and you drive away. This cruise can be summed up in just a few words, which coincidentally all begin with the letter F. Family.
No, I love you. No, I love you. No.
Friendships.
The three amigos.
Fun. And freedom. We have had an amazing time made possible by Ambassador Ambience, but now it's time to say goodbye.
Bye.
I found the cruise amazing. There's been lots to do. There's been lots to do. The excursions have been really good. We've not done any yet, but they've sounded really good. Nice again. Start again.
Haven't done any excursion.
Excursions are brilliant. I haven't done any, but they're fun.
Right, hold on.
Thank you so much for watching. And if you like our videos, please like and subscribe. See you in the next video.